Welcome to my channel. My channel is Average Jose, just an average guy from Michigan. I just kind of want to go through my Chapter 13 bankruptcy journey. I was terrified to do it. I looked online, I looked on YouTube, watched a ton of videos, asked people for advice. I mean, a lot of it was super negative. I just got to a point where I didn't know what to do. So I called a lawyer and I kind of went forward with it. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. I just wanted to give an actual experience for people that are thinking about doing it and want to know the actual effects of it. So I want to go month by month and kind of show you exactly what happens. With this video, I'm going to show you why I decided to do it. I'm here in Michigan, so the laws might be different in different states, but this is my experience in Michigan. So my debt balances was $55,600. I had 4 credit cards. I had a personal loan. I had online credit. I had a home improvement loan, student loan, and car payment. This doesn't include my house payment, my mortgage. This just includes the hard debt that I have. My total debt here shows everything. So it's my debt balances versus my mortgage. So I owe $144,600. So my payments per month, this is my breakout. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I'll tell you right here, my credit cards, I did not pay the minimum balance. It was always a lot more. So like on the bottom, you could see I was paying $250 on 2 different credit cards. Now the balance, or the minimum balance, was probably like $85, $100. So I was overpaying. I was paying $250. And stuff like the phone bill, internet, I couldn't really change. My car payment stayed the same. But it was just really the home improvement loan, the credit cards, online credit. It was a personal loan, and these are my bills every single month, steady bills. So my check after taxes, now it says $3,900. This includes my 401k. This includes my medical, like all that's already taken out. So this is my actual take-home money after I do my retirement, my insurance, all that stuff. This is my take-home. And then my bills per month was $38.25. Now this is actual numbers. Now, on paper it shows that I would have $75 left over. And this doesn't not include gas, food, miscellaneous costs, going out, doing stuff with friends, whatever. That doesn't include that. This is strictly the bills that I showed you on the last slide. Now, this also got me in a situation where if I decided to put gas or buy some extra food or any miscellaneous costs, I would use one of the credit cards. So I would pay the $250, and then I would say put another $150 a month on it, on each card. And it was to a point where I needed gas, but I had $50 left. I would put the gas on a card, and that's kind of how I lived it every week. And I've done that for years. So this was my timeline. I did a phone meeting with a lawyer in February. I didn't find just one lawyer. I wrote maybe 10 different lawyers, and 3 called me. And I talked to all 3, and then I chose one that I liked. I had an in-person meeting with the lawyer in March, and then we went through the paperwork, and I signed it in person. I ended up paying a fee of, I think, $780, and that was to put in the paperwork and actually file my case. So he filed it on a Thursday, March 16th, and then it went into effect March 20th. Now, I want to explain this to you. Okay, this was what blew my mind the most. So when I went in there and I was scared, I decided to do it, and I did all the numbers. I put it all in Excel, and I kind of seen that how long it would take me to pay off everything. And everybody tells you do the snowball thing where you overpay one and get rid of one and take that payment and pay another one. But the thing is, I was overpaying things and I still didn't have enough money to live. So I would put the debt back onto the cards. And it was just a cycle that I've done forever. But I made enough money that I was always okay. I never missed a payment, never missed a house payment, never missed a credit card payment, never missed a payment. But I got to a point where I was like, I don't have any extra money. Like, I don't have a savings. I don't have, like, if something were to happen, I don't have that money. I would put it on a card. So it was to a point where I didn't know what I was going to do if something happened. So when I filed on March 16th, and I tell you, it went into effect March 20th. Now, it did. Like, right away, I lost access to my online credit card accounts. I got alerted from Credit Karma. And I mean, it was instant. And this is before you see a judge. This is before you actually do any of the in-person stuff. And once he files it, it starts going into effect. So my recurring payments before Chapter 13 was $38.25, like I showed before. After Chapter 13, I have 9 payments, and it comes out to $31.60, which is $665 savings. Now, what I didn't show on here, the things that stayed on my account that I still have to pay for, obviously, is my house. So you can put things on there that you don't want to lose, like your house, obviously. So I kept my house on there. I kept my car on there, and I think that's just it. So I kept those things. But the thing is, like, I have $31.60 on there right now, but I have 8 more payments of my car, and that comes off, and you're talking about another $400 that is free. And then, my student loans. Your student loans cannot come off, so those will stay there. But at the end of the year, the interest on a student loan is tax deductible, so that is not, an issue, and you could always pay, minimum payment on that. But right away, all my cards are gone. My personal loan gone. My home improvement loan gone. Literally gone. It went away on my credit report. It's like it never happened. So I cut out my cards. I mean, I'm already 1 month in, and it's been blowing my mind just how fast everything went into effect. Now, I know the biggest thing people want to know is what happened to your credit after this happens. I mean, I've heard people that did a Chapter 11 and their credit goes way down. But this is actual numbers. This is what happened. So my TransUnion, Equifax, before Chapter 13, obviously it wasn't really good. It was 635 and 637. But the reason it wasn't good, like, all my stuff was good standing, but my credit debt to utilization was so high. I was at like 95% on each card, or 90%, and some I was at maxed out. So when you hold a card that long with that much debt, it's bad. No matter how much you're paying and how steady it is, it's just bad. So after the Chapter 13, my credit score went down 10% and 9% to 572 and 580. So I'm 1 month in, and that's where we're at. I'll tell you that a lot has changed. I'm going to make a second video to kind of explain like where I'm at, but I'll tell you a lot of things went up. Everything has really changed. My Chapter 13 payment comes out twice a month out of my check, and it comes out to about $180 per check, and that is to pay those debts that they wiped out. So basically, they'll be doing that for it's basically 3 to 5 years. So I was approved for the 5-year one, so it comes directly out of my check, and so the amount that I showed you, that includes the Chapter 13 payment. So right now, I went from $75 free to about $600 free right now. That should change in about 4 months, and I'm going to be at almost 1,000 free. My credit score has gone up since then. My next video that I show you guys, A lot of things have changed. You're going to be very surprised because I'm shocked. But overall, basically, my stress level has gone away. Like not having 15 payments a month and worrying about what is what card you have free money on. I mean, it got to a point where I was playing a game where it's like, hopefully this one works, and I that's done, and now it's gone, and I don't have anybody calling me for payments or anything. It's just all I have to worry about is my house and car payment. The only thing is your auto payments are all stopped. Okay, so you have to physically call and pay your mortgage. You have to physically call and pay your car. So you'll have to do that. But after the Chapter 13 is in set, you can resubmit for auto pay. But initially, when you do it, it shuts down all auto payments. So that's my first month experience. So I don't care what anyone says. I know there's so much negative talk about doing bankruptcy. I'll tell you right now, I'm 1 month in, and I think it's going to change my life. I mean, already I have extra money. I've already put some money into savings. It's insane how fast it went. So subscribe and then follow my journey. I'll make another video in a couple weeks. I'm already a month in. Hopefully this helps. Thank you so much.